not always be money in your pocket, but there will always be sales. That sales you think you cannot do without it today, today will finish, tomorrow another sales will come. If you don't cut down on your wants and focus on your needs, guys, sweeties, you will remain broke. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to the time you're coming across this video. So our new subscribers, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for joining the family. Thank you guys so much. And to our OGs, guys, you guys know now, you guys are the best. You are the bomb. God bless you. And to you who is just coming across our video for the first time, please join the family. All right, join the family, because in here we are in for fun. All right, we are so in for fun. So according to our caption or the title of this video, you already understand what we'll be talking about in this video. So I'm rambling too much. Let's just go over to our topic for the day. We are going to be talking on 3 key things to avoid being broke. 3 key things you need to do for you to stay away from I'm broke. All right, 3 key things, just 3. It's not much. You can add to it, but me, I'm giving us 3. All right, that I know will be beneficiary to us all. It has been beneficiary to me, so I know it will be beneficiary to you. All right, to you who is watching this video. So I'm talking too much. Let's I know you guys is already saying winning, continue. All right, so the first thing is, guys, I know people don't stress this so much. Plan your income. Don't spend without planning. All right, no matter how rich you think you are, if you don't plan your income, even though there is a heap of money in your house, it will get finished one day. All right, money is not like an ocean that you keep fetching and it doesn't dry up or it doesn't go finish. Do you know why? It's different from the ocean. Ocean flows, money no. All right, you work before it comes in, you get. So because of that, you have to plan your income. You see, I was in that position before, like in that shoe before, where I just spend money without planning, without even knowing, I just get money and before you know it, it's gone. Sometimes I just begin to ask myself, I had 50k. I'm saying why I was in Nigeria, because I'm in Nigeria. Why I was still in Nigeria. Sometimes I will have 50k. Then before you know it, I don't have anything in my hands anymore. I know you guys might say 50k is small. I know. It runs wide to that thing called money. It's hard to come. For you to get it is hard. I don't know about you, but for you, even those people that you think when they do ritual or when they do blood money is easy, it's not easy. Some of them, the outrageous task that they go through before they become rich, it's also hard. All right, getting money is hard, but spending it goes off easily. It's very easy. So that brings me back to when I was in Nigeria, guys. When I was there, sometimes I get 50k, sometimes I get 100. I am like, I don't get money now. Before you know it, it's gone. Sometimes I begin to ask myself, what did I use this money by now? How did I use this money? How come it's gone? How come it's finished? You get, guys? Why? Because I didn't plan for that money. I didn't plan what I was going to use that money for. All right, I just was like, I collect and I spend. I collect and I spend. Sometimes I even end up spending the ones I have not collected. All right, and it's not nice. You always be broke. I'm sorry, it's the truth. You always be broke in a situation whereby you are earning you are spending more than you are earning, you will always be broke, guys. Let's be frank. No matter how much you have, if you're not planning for that money, or if you're not making plans before you spend them, you will end up spending excessively. Your money is just, I don't know how to say it, money burns off easily. It's hard to come by, but it's easy to go by. No matter what you earn, plan with what you have. All right, plan with what you have. Don't do these things that we used to. That bring me to the second thing we used to do in Nigeria back then. I do it then. I plan with 1 million. Like, I just sit down when I know I don't have it. I just sit down and tell myself, if I just get 1M now, I will do this, I will do that. If I get 2M now, I will do this, I will do that. Oga, I don't even have 100. Sometimes I don't even have up to 200. I am planning with 1 million. That means the 100 I have in my pocket is useless, or the 50 I have is useless. Why do you think people in the diaspora, why do you think that majority of them, why they left Nigeria? They don't have a piece of land. They don't even have a tricycle. They don't even have bicycle. All right? Then when they come here, within the space of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, depending, you see them owning a land, not just owning a land, owning a house. You see some not just owning a house, they own cars, fleet of cars, exotic cars for that matter. You see some, they actually have businesses. Do you know why? It's not because the diaspora is quite so much different, or because there is a tree down here where you just go, you pluck your money and you heap it in a sack bag or in a polythene and you just invest it. No, it's not like that. The only difference is that the same way you are working wherever you are, for instance, the same way you are working in Nigeria, that's the same way people down here are working. I know you will come back and say, Winnie, people here earn better salary than people in Nigeria. Let's go over to that. I know, but people down here shoulder more expenses than you who is in Nigeria. Let me tell you why I said so before you come for me. People down here, they pay for electricity bill. I know you will tell me, Winnie, I pay electricity bill. How much do you pay for your electricity bill, bros? Oga, madam, how much do you pay for your electricity bill in Nigeria? Have you ever wake up and pay 100k for your electricity bill in Nigeria? No. But people down here, when they convert the money that they pay for electricity bill back in Nigeria to, like, in euro, you convert it to naira. Some people pay 300, 200,000 for electricity bill, just electricity bill. They have not paid gas bill. They have not paid dustbin bill. Like the trash you throw away in Nigeria, majority of them back then will throw away for free. We even burn them. All right, but here no, you pay for it. You have not paid for your water bill. You have not paid for your means of transportation to work. You get? I know that the salary here is quite huge. For instance, sometimes some people receive, converting it to naira, some people receive 600k, some people receive 500,000, some people receive 700k, depending. All right, it varies. Some people still receive 300, some people receive 200. It all depends on your kind of work you get. But the bills that comes with it, you will tell me, when that money is huge. Nigerian minimum wage is 30k. I get it. All right, but the bills down here, let's not talk about it, guys. The bills down here takes almost 90% of that salary when it comes in. All right, how do you manage to now save up to be able to for somebody who is here in the diaspora to be able to own a house, own that house in Africa, in Nigeria, own that car, own that business? How do they do it? They plan for it. Before that salary comes, dear sweeties, you put down your pen, you put down your jotter, you write down first of all your house rent. Unlike in Nigeria where you have to tell your landlord, sir, I don't have money now, I will pay next month. In here, it's not like that. You pay your rent. You don't wait for your rent to elapse. All right? Otherwise, you will be in your house and the landlord or the agent will bring somebody that is coming to rent your house where you are currently living. All right, you cannot even skip up to 2 weeks before paying your rent. It's not possible. All right, you put down your jota, like I was saying, your earning for the month, because in here majority of us don't have two streams of income. Majority of us only depend on one stream of income, which is if you are working, your salary by the end of the month. If you're the person who is earning every on the 15th, you write down on the 15th and you write down your money, like the amount you know you are earning. All right, you write it down, then you go over to your expense. One, you write down your house rent. Then secondly, you budget an amount to an amount, like for instance, from high to low. Like we here will have this way of understanding our bills to come next 2 months. Like maybe if our bill this month is 300 euro or 200 euro, for instance, now that we are in winter means the cold season, we budget almost times 2 of that bill that we paid last month, because in the winter electricity bills cost more, you get. So because of that, you have to budget times 2, so that in case it is more, it will be just a little bit higher or a little bit not up to the money you budgeted. 3, you budget for your feeding. You plan for your feeding. That grocery shopping you are going to do, we do bulk shopping here. We do bulk shopping. After the bulk shopping, you can sometimes just pop in the shop or pop into the shopping mall and just buy your juice, your water, your fruits, and what have you. You get your snacks. Not like you are just going to the market every day, every now and then. Like when I was in Nigeria, when I'm craving for vegetable, market here I come. I go to the market for my vegetable soup. When I'm craving for okra, market here I come. See me winning in the market. You get all those things that money. You get it. After budgeting for your groceries, you budget extra for your maybe you pop into the shopping mall twice a week, or you do it once a week. You budget money for that. Then you now come and budget money for your transportation. Then you now come and make another plan for what you think you will need for yourself. What we do here majority of the time is we do window shopping. Window shopping is you going to the shop, you see things that you like, then you snap it, you come back home and go to Amazon or go to any shopping app, put it in your Carello. We call it in your shopping basket. You just put it there, then you walk towards it. You get it. You don't just take your money and before you know it, you are in a shopping spree. Wow, it's not there. It doesn't happen here, because if it happens, you that is back in Africa, you won't be telling your bro, uncle, I'll be needing help. Oh, that uncle will not be able to help you. Do you know why? They plan for their money. That's why they are able to help you when you call. That's why they are able to build that house. That's why they are able to build that mansion. That's why they are able to buy that luxurious car. You feel, this person is just traveled last 2 years and he already has a land. That person just traveled just last year. He already has a car. You know why? Because they deny themselves some things just to foot some things. You get, you sacrifice, you make sacrifice. You don't just get everything you want at a go. For instance, that brings me to a second point. Don't because of sales and spend money. Some of us, why I'm saying this is that some of these things you buy on sales, you don't end up using them until like 4 months, until like 6 months. For instance, I use myself for example. Sometimes I buy things on sales. I don't end up using them until the next sales. Sometimes it will be like 1 year. Sometimes I go to the shop and I see that same clothes or that same bag I bought long time ago on sale is on sale again. So what's the essence? Why do we now have to tie down that money that you were supposed to use for something else? You just, because you feel the bag is on sale, because you feel that clothes is on sale, before you feel that shoe is on sale, you just pop into the store and you just buy it. You don't plan to spend that money, but because your wants overshadowed you, you just buy it. If you don't cut down on your wants and focus on your needs, guys, sweeties, you will remain broke. Stop satisfying your wants than your needs. All right? Because wants are those things that when you buy them, or when you acquire them, it takes time for you to go back to them and use them. Needs are those things when you buy them, you just use them. Those things are need. Focus on your needs. Stop dealing on your wants, because human wants are numerous. All right? You can never, ever, ever, ever be able to satisfy your wants. No matter how you try. All right? You want this bag today, you got it. All right? And you haven't used it. And you next time you're looking for the other one to get. Those are wants. And my last point is this: stop spending money before you get it. So stop spending those money you've not gotten. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. For instance, I use myself for example. When I was in Nigeria, somebody would promise me, like, I would just make a call like, bro, so, or auntie, I need help, or I need so and so. You get, person will not like, I will help you with this. And me now, based on my, you understand, we all have those friends that has businesses. You just go over to their shop and you are like, I like this, let me get it, let me have it. I will give you the money by month end, or I will give you the money in 2 weeks. Why? Because you feel one person or persons promised you money. The money you've not gotten, you already used it. Then when the person gives it to you, it's not yours anymore. You already used it. You already used it. No matter how you see it, no matter how you tell me, Winnie, I have the bag, my dear, or I have the shoe, my dear, you aren't using that shoe. And you will understand the fact that sometimes those shoes, those bags, those clothes, we don't end up using it until 4, 5, 6, even 1 year. Sometimes 2 years. It's in your boss, chilling. You will always remain broke. If you spend money before you earn it, if you don't stop it, you will always remain broke. Plan towards your money, guys. Plan with your income. Don't be building these castles in the air like you don't have a million. You are planning with a million. Then what happens to the 200k you have? It's not trash, it's not rubbish. Do you know what happens to it? It goes into your wants. You feel like, because I don't have 2 million to do this now, or I don't have 1 million to do this, then this 200 should go for something else. Then that's when you see that sales. You are like, this 200 come into use. You pick it and you go for it. Alright? No money is too small. No matter the money you think or the amount you think you're earning, none is too small. Stop feeling like because you are earning 30,000, the other person is earning 100k, you can't plan with your 30. That person should plan with his or her 100. Guy, plan with what you have. You are earning 30k, plan with your 30k. Don't spend more than your 30k. Don't spend 60k while you are earning 30k. Spending more than you are earning, you will always remain broke, guys. Like, you've not earned next month's salary, you've already spent it. So who are we deceiving? By the time you put these 3 points into practice, one, plan your income. Plan with what you have. 2, don't spend before you earn it. Like, don't use your money before you have your money. Don't spend that money you are hoping to get before you get it. Don't feel like because the money is coming, you just use it, because when it comes, when it eventually comes, that money is not yours anymore. And lastly, don't feel like because this money is small, what can I do with it? There is every use for every little dime. There is every use for it. Don't give yourself the excuse that because it's small, let me wait for bulk money before I do it, before I plan, before I execute my plan. Oga, madam, who will now give you that bulk? Chipping this year. Sometimes we have 50 euro here and you are about to buy something of 2 euro, something of 3 euro. We choose not to change that 50 euro because we believe that when you change that 50 euro, that money is gone. You will always have your want to satisfy. You will always say, because you went to the grocery shop or because you went to the shopping mall with 50 euro, you always have things to buy. What you needed to buy was 3 euro. Then because you have 50 euro, you will have things like wants will come from nowhere. That is when you will remember, my fruit will soon finish. That's when you will remember, I need extra seasoning. That's when you will remember, I have 5 pack of water at home. If I buy more 5, it will be 10. It will not finish early. That is when you will remember, this my foundation. If I buy more, it is okay. It's not a bad idea. You get? They are wants, not like you don't have them, but you want to buy more. Do you know why? Because you have 50 euro to spend. You think you have it at your disposal. So that is why when we have the need to spend 3 euro, we decide to keep that 50 euro and look for a means to get just 5 euro to go to the shopping mall and spend. Because no matter how you see it, if I get to the shopping mall and I'm with 5 euro and I needed to buy something of 3 euro that took me out of my house to the shopping mall, I will, no matter my wants, I won't exceed my 5 euro because that's all I have. And I cannot tell them, book me down, madam. I cannot tell them, don't worry, I will come back and pay. You get? It's my 5 euro, and when it's gone, it's gone. But when I was in Nigeria, if I want to buy something of 20 naira, you guys understand, let's not deceive ourselves. I know it has happened to majority of us. When I want to buy something of 50 naira and I have 1k, which is our biggest denomination of naira, I will take it down to that store. I will take it down to that market, and that 1k, as I explained earlier with 50 euro, it will finish. It will not just finish safe. If you make me vex, I go even still dey owe for the store. You know why? All I needed to buy was 50 naira. Now I already exceeded the 1k, 1,000 naira I took out of my house. I am still owing. Who are we now deceiving now? Yeah? Who are we deceiving? Then later I will say I'm broke or we are broke. Why will you not be broke? Why will you not be broke when 50 naira was what you needed to spend and you already spent 1,000 naira and more? Why will you not be broke? Are those not our selfish wants overshadowing our needs? So, within this little few points of mine, I believe I have been able to make you guys understand the reason why people in the diaspora develop easily, even from nothing to something, than people in Nigeria. Why? Because we actually start planning from €1. €1. We actually start planning from €1, because you know why? Majority of people here in the, I don't know about other countries, but majority of people here in Italy, some of them do shorotin. Shorotin is begging. Normal begging in Nigeria, normal, that's beggar, not corporate beggar, normal just beggars. Those people here, they can give them 20 cents, they can give them 10 cents, they can even decide to give them just a cent. So imagine that kind of person who does that, and he has to pay house rent with that, he has to pay his bills, he has to support that his mother, he has to support that his family back home, he has to build that mansion, he has to buy that car, he has to clothe himself, he has to feed himself. Imagine if he doesn't start planning with just a cent, how will he or she survive? And let me shock you guys, some people even do jobs here for €2 per hour. €2 in Nigeria, as high as euro now, a euro is 800 naira. €2 means 1,600 naira per hour. And some of them work just 5 hours, some of them work 8 hours. This is what you have to multiply, excluding Saturdays and Sundays, to get your salary at the end of the month. So imagine you don't want to plan it, you don't want to plan your income. How do you survive? Why there are some here too that earns €10 per hour, some here too earn €12, some even earn as high as €15. So you will not tell me, Winnie, because I earn €2 per hour, €3 per an hour, I will not plan my income because the other person is earning €15 per hour. No, it's not done that way. Or you will tell that person who is doing shorotin, in here in Italy we call it shorotin, begging, that has no choice to tell somebody who wants to give him or her money that they have to give him €1 or give him 50 cents. Some of them they give them a cent, some of them they give them 5 cents, some 2 cents, some 20 cents. Then you will not tell that person not to plan his or her income, or that person will not have an excuse to say, I will not assist my family back home, I will not pay my bills. Where will he or she be sleeping? In the streets. Or I will not feed myself because I don't earn up to €10 or up to €20 a day. It's not done. What I'm trying to say here is, the way you are saying, wherever you are watching me right now, the way you are saying your money, that it is little in your country. I'm using Nigeria as a case study because I'm from there. The way you are saying that naira, that I'm earning 30,000 as a minimum wage, I'm earning 20,000 or what have you. The way you are seeing it, that it is small, and there are other people who is earning 500, there are other people who is earning 200k. The way you are seeing it, that is the same way it is back here in the diaspora. They are not equal. Our salaries, our incomes are not equal. The same way our 5 fingers are not equal. But you make do with what you have at hand. Stop building castles in the air. Stop thinking that it will manifest. I know there is a miracle, but before that miracle comes, what happens to you? I don't know. I'm not trying to put something bad here, but let's just be wise. Let's be wise. Let's just sit down and tell ourselves the truth. Stop buying your wants, stop satisfying your wants because you have the ability to. Do with your needs. Have things you carry over. For instance, here in Italy, It's not everything you need you buy at a go. There are some things your income for this month cannot buy. You take it to the upper month. All right? Not because you are a disappointment. It means that there are things that are more important, more crucial than the other. You don't buy everything. You don't own everything. You don't just grab everything this month. There are several months to go. Please, guys, let's start planning our income. Let's stop spending money before we get them. Because those money you spend before you get them, when they come, they are no longer your money. It is gone. Let's stop thinking that this money is too small to plan with. Let me wait until the huge one come. Sama, that huge one might not come easily. Don't forget 1 plus 1 is 2. Even half plus half is 1. If you don't start saving today, you don't start joining half to half. If you cannot join 1 to 1, you won't get 1 at the end. You always remain broke. You always say, this person does not want to help me, he has it or she has it. That person made plan for his or her money. They made plan for it. And you might not be included in that plan. So let's just stop this. And I wish us all good luck. And I pray I have learned from it. I have learned from those mistakes. And I'm trying to be a better version of myself. And I thought to share with you guys because it has started helping me. So I'm trying to, I thought I should share with you guys so that it can also help 1 or 2 people. All right. The Dangote that we see in Nigeria, that is a rich man, if he tells you his story, he started from somewhere. Let's start from somewhere. Let's stop thinking that it will come in bulk. All right. Here in diaspora, there is no tree up there, a money tree that you just go and pluck it. You plan for your money. You work hard. You work real hard. You plan. You don't spend before you don't spend your money before you get it. You get your money before you go through your plan, before you start spending. Let's stop impulse buying. I beg you. Stop having this anxiety to spend because you see sales. Because sales will always come. No matter how you see it, guys, sales will always be there. There will always be sales. But the only problem is that there will not always be money in your pockets. There will not always be money. If you keep spending, the money you spend today is not coming back to you. If you keep spending, there will not always be money in your pockets, but there will always be sales. That sales you think you cannot do without it today. Today will finish, tomorrow another sales will come. So let's just be wise. I beg you. Let's just be wise. Let's just do things because we know we are human and we are not perfect. But let's just do things that will benefit us at the end of it all. So, see you guys. I will be ending this here. I'm done rambling. Alright? So, see you guys in my next video. Guys, bye.